Okay, now it's working, but don't get nervous. So I'm sitting here with Justin, second flight after the demo flight, after 2.
Current traffic, Aero 117 Romeo's over Prado Dam, 1,700. We'll be making a 45-degree entry for left traffic for runway 25, Corona.
After a 2-week break. So we are close to the Prado Dam. We are close to the intersection 1591 actually. And the next frequency we need is a frequency of the lake area. This is to 123.5. Before we switch to the lake area frequency, we make our last call to Corona, so everybody knows where we are and that we are leaving the Corona area. Corona traffic, copter 520 on Becerra. We are over the intersection 1591 at 1100, climbing to 1500. And we are following the 15 southbound now. This is our last call, Corona. So, we are turning to the right, to the east, and we are climbing to... Left side is clear.
Right side is clear. Traffic, Aero 117 Victor Romeo is headed eastbound along the hills to the south of the airport, preparing for a 45-degree entry. The traffic pattern for left traffic runway.
Okay, good. They're also just making... So we want to climb, so we raise the collective more. We don't want to lose too much airspeed, so at the same time we give just a little bit forward cyclic. That's good. So we just
follow the highway.
Exactly. A little bit more right pedal, but everything else looks good. Someone did a very good job tighten those trim strings up. Okay, don't give too much forward. We don't want to speed up, we want to climb. So give it just a little bit more aft. Yeah, more aft. We still want to... Yeah, good. Lake Mathews traffic of the 520 Becerra. We are about 1 mile south of the intersection 1591 at 1300, climbing to 1500, following the 15 southbound Lake Mathews. Okay, those clouds are quite low, and we of course never want to fly into clouds. Okay, we still want to follow this Highway 15 and we still want to climb a little bit. So, don't look here too much. Just verify your numbers, but your main focus should be here.
Okay.
Then as you can see the
reference point.
Yes, exactly. The reference point is the compass in the comparison or in reference to the horizon. Exactly. And this looks better. And now we are climbing. And now we are at 1500. And when we don't want to climb anymore and we don't want to speed up, we keep this picture and we just lower the collective a little bit with a little bit aft cyclic and right pedal. And then we don't speed up and we cancelled our climb. And this is actually what we want.
Okay.
So 65 knots. So now we are descending.
Oh.
Exactly. And we speed a little. So you just let the collective drop. Don't drop it. So keep it at 20 inches. That's good for now. So now let's make some turns
traffic,
here.
660 southwest of the lake, 2,000 feet and below Lake Mathews.
Lake Mathews traffic up to 520, about 2 miles south of the intersection 59, over the 15, 1,500. Still following the 15 southbound Lake Mathews. Okay, we make our first left turn here, so my left side is clear.
Right side is clear.
Okay, smooth to the left, and remember in our left turns we have to give a little bit forward cyclic. We don't want to climb and we don't want to lose airspeed, so in left turns a little bit more forward and just a touch raise. Okay, and we level off here, just a 90-degree turn. Good. Okay, you just gained 100 feet, but everything else looks very good. Left side is clear, 90-degree turn to the right.
Okay, right side is clear.
Good. So in right turns, you see the compass gets a little bit too low. So in right turns, a little bit outside. Good.
And roll out?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
We level out here. Okay, good. Left side is clear, 90-degree turn to the right.
Right side is clear, 90 degrees turn.
Yes.
And a little bit left side click.
Exactly, very good. Oh yeah, that looks good. So, raise the collective a little bit. You dropped it a little bit. So, usually we have, with our weight, with our fuel on board, so this is a little bit high. And as you can see, we are climbing and we are out of the green.
Traffic, helicopter 1 Alpha. 1 mile north westbound 1,800 feet.
So as you can see, this is a student.
Yeah.
And his position report was not good because they were missing something. Okay, left side is clear.
Right side is clear.
So in left turns, make sure that you raise a little bit and a little bit more forward. And we always want to fly in the green. So this compass is still up, a little bit more forward. Good. Lake Mathews, traffic of the 520 about 3 miles south of the intersection 5091, exactly west of the lake at 1,800. Still following the 15 southbound Lake Mathews. Okay.
Lake Mathews traffic, helicopter 660, working the southwest corner of the lake, 2,000 feet and below from Lake Mathews.
Okay, there's one helicopter right over there, southwest corner of the lake.
Lake Mathews traffic, helicopter 1 Alpha, north shore. We work in the east shore at 2,500 below. Lake Mathews traffic.
So there are 2 helicopters over there at the lake. So we stay in here and then we are safe. Okay, give me a 90-degree turn to the right.
Okay.
And left side is clear.
Right side is clear.
And really make sure that you're not
Okay.
looking somewhere here. Look outside and see how the compass is going down in your right turns. So raise more and a little bit more aft cyclic. And then we stay at our airspeed and at our altitude.
Okay.
So
90 degrees?
yeah. Okay. So there's another thing you have to remember. So in our turns, left side is clear. We go back to the 15.
Okay. Right side is clear.
Good. There's another thing you have to remember. So in our turn, the airspeed indicator is not showing us the real airspeed.
Oh.
Because the pitot tube gets hit from the relative wind, from the upcoming wind, not straight. It gets hit from the side. So the airspeed indicator is always showing us a slower airspeed than we are actually flying. So it's in turns it's not reliable. So in turns don't look at the airspeed indicator.
Alright.
The best thing is always fly and trim and keep this picture here with the compass at the horizon.
Okay.
To make sure that we are not losing altitude. And we just raise the collective in turns a little bit, so we are compensating for the load factor. Okay, my left side is clear.
My right side is clear.
We turn to the left towards, and in left turns, we give always a little bit forward. Then, and when we don't have a climb rate, everything looks good. Okay, we level off here.
Okay.
Okay. So we made a couple of 90-degree turns. As soon as we are over the 15, we turn to the right and then we make 180-degree turns.
80-degree turns.
180, left side is clear.
Right side is clear.
So gauges are the green, fuel is required, carpet out of the yellow, the warning lights are on top of the green. And as you can see in right turns, a little bit aft cyclic.
Yeah.
So we don't
lose
exactly. And you always drop the collective a little bit, so make sure that in turns we raise a little bit and don't drop it. Okay, we fly along the 15, and when we turn we level off when we are flying in the opposite direction. A little bit more right pedal and everything else looks good. Lake Mathews traffic of the 520 November Sierra. We are about 4 miles south of the intersection 59 over the 15. Southwest of the lake, 1,700, and we're making a 180-degree turn now, and following the 15 northbound Lake Mathews. Okay, my left side is clear.
My right side is clear.
Okay, make a 180-degree turn to the left.
Left?
Yeah, like this.
Okay. Right side clear.
Good, and make sure that you raise collective more. and a little bit more forward. Raise, 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 raise more. So you drop the collective in turns. You don't want to drop it, you want to raise it. Okay, that looks good. So raise it just a touch more, but everything else looks good. So you have to raise more and keep it raised. We just lost 140 feet.
Oh.
So we want to slow down just a little bit and we keep it here. So we have a little bit of wind here. And the wind is coming from this direction, where the weather is coming from. But that's not a huge factor right now. Okay, we make another 180 degree turn to the right. Left side is clear.
Right side is clear.
Okay, and make sure that you raise the collective a little bit and keep it raised, don't drop it.
Okay.
And
Up cycling.
exactly. Okay, that looks good.
Lake Mathews, Chevy helicopter 11 Alpha, East Shore, 2,500 below. Lake Mathews.
Okay, that was a good one. So when we level off, bring back our numbers, so 65 knots, and don't climb, so just a touch forward, and then we are good. Okay, that looks good. So we make another 180 degree turn to the right, my left side is clear.
Right side is clear. Make
Yes.
light turn.
Right turn, alright. So, exactly, and raise. You don't drop, raise, collective, raise, and a little bit more out.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Okay, good. That was not bad. So we gained a little bit airspeed, we lost a little bit, but no, you, and I'm still not 100% sure where you are looking at in your turns. You like to look outside where you are going and something.
Yeah.
So your main focus should stay here.
Compass. Okay.
Okay, we fly a little bit more there because there's an obstacle and here are wires, and I don't want to fly
On the wires.
yeah, exactly, above wires. So just fly a little bit in this direction, keep your altitude, and maintain your airspeed about 70. Looks good. Gators are green, fuel as required. Carbide out of the yellow, no warning lights, RBM top of the green. Okay, good. Then we make another 180 degree turn to the left. Left side is clear.
Right side is clear.
Okay. So raise collective a little bit.
Forward cycling a little bit.
You got it.
Don't lose.
Exactly. So the main focus look outside. Then look. We are a little bit losing. So raise the collective. Raise, raise, raise. You're dropping. You drop the collective. So in turns, I don't know why, but you do it. You're always giving lower the collective. So don't use the collective as a handle to keep you up in the seat or something. Just your seat holds your body weight, and this is, and you have to raise the collective and hold it until you level out. Then you lower a little bit again. Okay, 180 degree turn again to the left. Left side is clear.
Right side is clear.
And make sure when you tell me right side is clear.
Yeah.
That is right side is clear. No, raise, raise, collective more, and hold it. More, raise more, collective, raise more.
I'm raising.
No, you're not raising.
Oh.
I see it. I can't feel it. Okay, I keep my hand on the collective now, and then I can also feel it. But I see what you are doing on the manifold pressure. Okay, now I keep my hand on the collective as well to feel it as well. Okay, my left side is clear, 180 degrees turn to the right.
My right side is clear. And raise.
A little bit aft. Exactly. Okay, keep it raised. A bit more aft cyclic. So you see that when you look to the compass, you always see brown, only see brown in the background. So it's way too deep. If you give aft, and we are descending with 500 feet per minute. So keep this, so the picture is not staying exactly the same. And with picture, I mean compass with reference to horizon.
Okay.
So if you watch to this YouTube video later, keep an eye on the compass and the horizon. Do it right now when you're watching it, and then you can see the difference. How you, when you in your left turns, is always going a little bit up, so you exactly know what you have to do. Now you just have to do it. Okay, we make another 180-degree turn to the right.
180 degrees to the right.
Exactly, left side is clear.
Right side is clear.
So, we give right pressure on the cyclic. We raise the collective a little bit, and at the same time, not too much to the right, you're very steep, and a little bit aft cyclic, and everything is good. And keep the collective up. Okay, and we level off here. Okay, that was, and when we level off, of course, we can lower the collective just a little, but yeah, still good. Lake Mathews traffic of the 520 Becerra about 4 miles south of the intersection 1591, over the 15 southwest of the lake, over at 1,900, and right now we are following the 15 southbound Lake Mathews. Okay, now we want to descend, make a descent, but we want to keep our airspeed. So the airspeed should be the same, but we want to descend. How do we do that?
So I lower the collective and aft cyclic.
Exactly. So we follow the 15, and we don't want to speed up. We just want to descend. So lower, lower more. Aft cyclic, and when we lower, we always give a little bit right pedal. Okay, good. Exactly. So not too much aft cyclic, otherwise we are losing airspeed. We want to keep our airspeed. So what new students usually do when they want to go down, they give forward cyclic, and then they speed up. You doing a great job. You know that you have to give aft cyclic, lower the collective, right pedal, a little bit more right pedal. So always step on the blank side.
Okay.
And don't lose too much airspeed. Okay, clutch light comes on, the rest just 3 seconds, everything is good. Other gauges are green, previously quiet, copied out of the yellow, no one lights up here on top of the green. Okay, good.